Hey guys, today I'll show you how to paint eyes and learn the fundamentals of uh, the eyes structure. So the first one is the upper eyelids, and then you have the lower eyelids. Then you have the muscles at the top of your eyelids, which is the eyebrow muscle, you can call it like that. Not really versed in that. And then you have the eyeballs. And then what you can do is you can just transfer those to shapes, and from there you can just replicate what you see from the previous ones, which is like the shadings here, the lines, and then more shadings. So I'll show you the example that I did a few minutes ago. So this is what I got. What I did here is basically just replicate everything and what I see and the lighting. So here you have the shadows. Here I have the shadows. So vice versa. But what I did here, just to make things really pop out more, for example, the colors, because before that it was monotone and it was like dead, like a dead skin. So what I did was, so this was the original one I did, but what I did was I used filter and just increased the saturation just to give it more life to it, you know. So here you see the shadows in black and white, and then I just increased it a bit just to give it more power to it and life. So how do you get to this, right? How do you get to this? So usually whenever I'm gonna be painting or digitally doing some artworks, I look at the structures and the features of the character, and here what I'm just basically doing is leveling out the contours and using it as a guideline for myself to ensure that I could replicate it more accurate than not. So here I'm just throwing in the lines where I can just shove in the shadows once I'm painting it. So here, once I figure out the line works and the shadow area, so I would just start blocking in a large brush, and just to give it a rough sketch of where things are going to be placed and how I will manage each section of the blending area. So here you can see that I'm just sampling every color that I notice with the subject itself from the image, obviously, and just copying it and replicating it to the point that it looks way similar. And don't worry about how it will look, because again, this is just the beginning of the sketch, so everything is not gonna be as perfect as you think it will be. So you just gotta just block it in, just make sure that you have all the colors and pigments of the desired idea of whatever you're trying to do. So just keep on doing that, and I'm gonna put this in a time lapse so that you guys can see how it's done in a fast way, so that it doesn't bore you as well. So yeah.
I see the light inside your eyes. You make me feel like I'm awake. I don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me. Only you can save me. I how to touch of love my mind like a battle of mine. I am insane. I come alive, you drive me wild when I kiss you at night. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me. Only you can You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me. Only you can
So guys, that's how you do it. I mean, this one is not properly done because I think I rushed it, and I didn't blend it properly as well. So yeah, I think I rushed it, but so you get the fundamentals. You guys have to blend one part of the skin to another, and I'll just give you an example. For example, if you take this skin color and you okay, let's use solid. Take that skin color and then you take another piece of the suit. Let's say it's bright, right? So in order for you to have this part of the skin here that there's no edges, is you take this piece, you put that into high opacity, I mean blending mode, you blend it, okay. Or you can do that one, and do the same thing here. And you keep going until you get that tone in the middle that is balancing and connecting the two. So it's gonna be more of grayish tone than the actual skins that you have. So you have to keep blending according to your skin color and according to whatever light that is reflecting it. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Maybe someday I could do more. So yeah.